Can y'all hear me? Okay, y'all can hear me. All right. All right. Black in the house. All right. All right, we're in the house. All right. Okay, good. Well, goddamn it, y'all already know what it is. I'll come straight on in. It don't make no goddamn difference. You got the hands up there guiding you along the way. It say, nigga, open your eyes, open your spirit, open up that third eye, goddamn it, because we about to light up with some spirit of black divinity and spirituality tonight. We're talking about how long have the governments of the world known about the black Anunnakis. You see what I'm saying? Hey man, I got some videos coming after this. Yeah, we thinking these motherfuckers running up in these cities because they worried about, they worried about some damn crime and some shit. No, they concerned about what's going on out here, as far as these aliens coming back. You see these children of the sun. You know what? A lot of people think, because they've been caught up in the Cro-Magnon Neanderthals world. You feel what I'm saying? And being caught up in the Cro-Magnon Neanderthals world. Let me get this one on out of here. Let's go. Yeah, let's go on and add the fire one in there. We gotta get that fire one in there. Yeah, let me get that fire up in there. Yeah, let me get that fire background up in there. Oh, that ain't the one. That ain't the one I want. Cancel that. Just seen it. Probably moved down. Probably moved down on me. There you go. There you go, right there. Bingo. There you go. There you go. Boom. Boom. There we go. There we go. And so, goddamn it, so y'all see that back there? Say Daniel 7:9. Say, as I look, where it say thrones. Let me get that one. Daniel 7:9. As I look, thrones were placed, and the Ancient of Days. We ain't say motherfucker just came out the cave 2 days ago. You can't go there and get no goddamn answers. That's what's fucking motherfuckers up. It says the Ancient of Days. Yeah, the Ancient of Days took his seat. Is that speaking to some reality? Took his seat. You the Ancient of Days. You see, it's time for you to take your seat. You have vacated, your divine assignment. That's what has happened. You have vacated your divine assignment, and that's why we in the predicament we are in today. We got to step up and reclaim, the responsibilities that the cosmos has bestowed on us as a people. That's right. And the Ancient of Days took his seat. His clothing was white as snow, and the hair of his head like pure wool. That hurt. That hurt the Neanderthal because he know good and goddamn well he ain't got nothing to do with that. You see, and see, they try to flip the script on that in Revelation, because they tried to make it seem like, that they were speaking to the color of the hair, but in reality is the texture, not the color of the hair, but the texture of the hair, which is of divine or divinity. You see, and you can see this all across the ancient world, that all these Christ figures, the Buddhas, the Krishnas, the Jesus, the Haru, and all the other, had woolly hair. They had woolly hair. Nobody out there with no straight hair, no perms, no, you know what I'm saying, no relaxers and shit, no juicy curls and shit, the Christ figure didn't have no activator, no moisturizers for they juicy curl. You know what I'm saying? You didn't see the holy Magi get up off the couch with goddamn activator stains in the couch, like they on Soul Glow and shit like that. No, we didn't have all that. We didn't check, because we saw that our natural hair was divine. You see, especially with the primordials, and so that was almost a prerequisite. That was almost a prerequisite. Now you niggas out there, you didn't fried it, you didn't dyed it, you didn't laid it to the side it. You can't even, you're undecided on, nigga, whether you want a juicy curl or a loosey curl or whatever kind of goddamn curl you get in your hair. You go get your activator, your moisturizers, and all of that. And you don't see, but they didn't taught you away from your hair. Do you realize that that's one of the first things they want you to get rid of? If they could get rid of your goddamn melanin, they'll get rid of that too. They and probably do. Nigga, get you some skin lightener. You got good skills, but we don't want you coming in here with that level of melanin in your skin. Going down there to Foods and get some of that skin lightener. And you see niggas, and you see it all through Hollywood. You see they be coming in, they be much darker by the time they leave here. Hollywood, they be about 5 shades lighter, a lot of them. They didn't went in there, and they didn't, not only did they get the juicy curl, they went up in there and got that damn skin lightener. They went up in there and got the skin lightener too. Look at all these actors, and when they come in, and then when they goddamn leave, they make them deny their divinity. They make them deny their divinity and change who they are, because they know the prophecies and what the prophecies tell us. You see, and so if something come back, goddamn it, and like I say, you keep looking up there, it's down here. What they showing you is that you aligning to constellations and stars. And as you go, and you got to learn, you got to relearn the astrotheology of black divinity and understand what is the sacred characteristics and attributes of each constellation and star. You got to relearn that. We have to relearn that so we can empower ourselves. Just like the sun, we know what the sun do for us. You see, we know what the sun do for us, but many of these heavenly bodies got all type of attributes. You know what I'm saying? And powers, and we are attracted to these constellations and attached, and and we don't understand the attributes of that relationship. And we got to relearn it. We think it's a game, but it's all right. You can sit down here, eat your murder kings, and eat your, and go out and eat all. They say woman found a goddamn tooth in a goddamn Big Mac just the other day. She went and bit down on it and bit down on a human tooth. So it might not even been no goddamn hamburger. You know what I'm saying? Probably that nigga been missing for 3-4 weeks and they ain't found him. They done grinded that nigga up and made some McMurder burgers and, white caskets and all that. Murder kings and shit and all that. Yeah, you so keep, and that's what they want to do to us. They want they want us to vacate our divinity and become what they want us to be. So because they know the prophecies is gonna be true. And it ain't based on when the alignment come and certain eons are in place, we are more empowered. You see what I'm saying? We are more spiritually awakened and aware in these eons, these particular eons, and they are less powerful in their time because they're gonna have to vacate. They're gonna have to vacate. And then, and that's a beautiful thing. They're gonna have to vacate. What drove their ass back up in, they're gonna drive them back up in there a goddamn again. You know what I'm saying? That's right. What drove their ass up in there the first time, gonna drive their ass back up in there a goddamn again. You see, here we go. Let's drop this down here. How long have they known? We got some video. This Neanderthal that said he saw him. He said he saw him. God damn it! Now is he telling the truth? Why would he lie? I mean, why would they just up and lie about some shit like that? They don't never lie to empower us. You see what I'm saying? And he said this shit some years back. Here we go. I'm not hearing nothing. Let me see what's happening with this. I'm not hearing nothing. Let me see. Okay, I didn't get the sound on this one, so okay. I didn't get the sound on this one. Let me get another one up in here. That's a damn shame. I thought that one had the sound in it. That's all right. That's all right. I got a few more that I'm gonna drop up in here. Let's get this one up in here. Hold on. I wonder why that one didn't show up. They got Wesley up in. Let's see what old Wesley Muhammad lying about today. Here we go. I'm not hearing nothing. Y'all hear me out there, right? Okay.
To leave their home planet.
Okay, here we go. Okay, I see what's going on. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Reason the Anunnaki had to leave their home.
Bring it all the way back. What you lying about,
Reason the Anunnaki had to leave their home planet, Nibiru, the exoplanet. They came looking for gold. They found it on Earth. The Anunnaki were forced to mine the gold in Africa, but they got tired. Found an ape-man, a hominid in Southern Africa, touched him up and produced white humanity. There's all of the books and depictions of that moment. They have this white Adam. And Zachariah Sitchin said, yeah, they created us. He's talking to, interviewed by a white woman, said, yeah, they created us, not us. Atra Hashish, the Mesopotamian text, does depict the Anunnaki creating man but they slayed a god. And the Mesopotamian texts say the name of the god responsible for this was Allah.
I'm 19 Keys, and this is high level conversation.
Oh, wait a minute, nigga. Nah, wait a minute. Nah. God damn, Wesley. Now, is it Yakub or is it goddamn Anunnakis? God damn, y'all said Yakub made the white man. Now, is it goddamn Yakub? Yakub must be he must be a Anunnaki. Now you got to I know you gonna ride the wave now. I know you gonna ride the wave, but goddamn, you switching lanes on me, nigga. You switching lanes too fast on me, Wesley. Now, is it Yakub or the goddamn Anunnaki? Or is that Yakub? But y'all ain't saying nothing. Y'all said he did this on the island of Pelon. Y'all said that motherfucker Yakub grafted the devil on the island of Pelon. Now you say he went to goddamn Africa and took a monkey. And now, goddamn, man, which one is it? I want to know, which one is it? Did he graft the motherfucker from, I don't know where y'all say he grabbed it, but now they say he touched up, the Anunnaki touched up, ate. Now, I don't know what he mean by touched up now. I don't know what he mean by, wait a minute. I don't know what he mean by touched up. I don't know what he did, what he meant by touched up, but goddamn, he say that the Anunnaki touched up a monkey. I know the goddamn Anunnaki. I mean, you ain't gonna make me believe the Anunnaki was that hard up. Man, y'all you fucking the dream up, nigga. I'm sick of y'all niggas. Motherfucking trying to dream, but dream, with divinity on his mind. Here they is. They saying, nah, I don't know, man. So we gonna go back to this, man. We got to figure out what they go. Is it Yakub or is it the Anunnaki? Is it? And then he say Southern Africa and shit. Why they always got to put something on motherfucking Africa, man? I mean, how the fuck is he gonna monkey and then make the white man in Africa? With no melanin and shit. You feel what I'm saying? In Africa. That don't make no goddamn sense. But anyway, man, they I don't know if they make this shit up. You gotta make it make sense though. Yeah. He said the Anu represent the physical spirit within human. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, I tell you what, when he said touched up the monkey, I don't know. But anyway, let's finish this. Let's go back in this. And let's try this again. Let Brother Wesley Muhammad break it down for us, y'all.
Anunnaki had to leave their home planet, Nibiru, the exoplanet. They came looking for gold. They found it on Earth. The Anunnaki were forced to mine the gold in Africa, but they got tired. Found an ape man, a hominid in Southern Africa, touched him up and produced white humanity. Because all of the books and depictions of that moment, they have this white Adam. And Zachariah Sitchin said, yeah, they created us. He's talking to, interviewed by a white woman, said, yeah, they created us, not us. Atra Hashish, the Mesopotamian text, does depict the Anunnaki creating man but they slayed a god. And the Mesopotamian texts say the name of the god responsible for this was Allah.
I'm 19 Keys, and this is high level conversation.
Nah, I know a motherfucker. They say in Nation Islam, they say it's against the rules and regulations to smoke weed. Well, nigga, if you gonna tell stories like that, you might as well go on and blow one. You might as well go and fire one up. Because if you gonna tell a wild out ass story like that, nah, listen. If you gonna break it down, I understand esoterical thought, but I understand, and you know what? I might if you tell me that Zachariah Stitching said that, and you can show me what he said, and he said they created us, meaning them, I might want to use that. But goddamn it, you got to make it make sense though. If it is it Yakub or is it and say a Yakub created on the island of Pelon? Okay, that's right down here. That ain't in Africa. P line, and they're gonna say all this was Africa. You know how they be, all this was Africa at one time. No, there ain't no monkeys on no P line and shit. So they always blaming some shit on Africa. You see? Yeah, they always taking some shit. Yeah, I understand what the Anunnaki, it's us. Yeah, I know what it is. That's esoterical talk. As above, so below. I understand that. That's all it's saying is that the stars is aligning for our, our resurrection and rise. I know what it's saying, but I don't actually, I don't believe no goddamn if the ship show up, I'd be like, God damn, ain't this a bitch? This shit was true. But I don't believe no ships is going. I believe the ships that's going to show up is the ship, them goddamn ships, them goddamn chakras going to be in alignment, them wheels inside of us. You see, that's what's going to align. But I don't believe if a goddamn ship show up, goddamn it, I don't want to see no motherfucker. I don't know you, nigga. Shit, I don't know you, dog. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to be, y'all niggas going to be out there running out there to hug down, they gonna be shocking y'all motherfucker with them electric boats and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna get to drive, you gonna think they coming to be chill and shit. Them motherfuckers gonna get to shocking niggas and yeah, shit. They ain't no telling who the fuck. I don't fuck with niggas around the corner. Ain't nobody going no goddamn 3,000 miles on into 3 million miles away and shit, and then motherfucker just show up and he supposed to be your friend. Shit, y'all better wake up. But anyway, Wesley Muhammad, I'm gonna put this white man in here. Oh yeah, I put it. It was in there, and I thought the sound was out, but here it is, right here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Beings who are, maybe like us.
There is one image there that shows black people getting off.
So people with dark skin getting off.
Not dark, black.
Black skin.
Really black. Yeah.
Were they tall?
Yes.
Very tall?
Yeah.
How tall? Do you know?
Well, they got out the doorway. I don't know how high that is, but
Well, what?
Safe. 7 feet would be probably a conservative estimate.
Huge, cigar-shaped ship appeared.
The white say, God damn it, all this shit is fantasy. You hear that, brother Dwight say all this shit is fantasy until that he get that knock on the door. And that nigga gonna open the door and it's gonna be the Anunnaki right there on it. He gonna think it's DoorDash. He gonna think, hey, brother Dwight gonna think it's DoorDash. It's gonna be the motherfucker Anunnakis at it. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you see these motherfuckers had to, you see a nigga had to look up and the motherfucker 7 feet. You motherfucker look up. Shit. Yeah, brother. Hey, when they get around that time, goddamn it, you better tell motherfucker you better call before you come. Straight up, because there ain't gonna be no popping, nobody popping up over in this motherfucker. I tell you that.
Over the Air Force Base, these cigar-shaped ships were over a mile in length. One of them landed on the airport landing strip area. The back of this craft opened up and several hundred young men with huge, heavy weapons came out of two sides of the ship and formed a protection line around the ship. And the people at that Air Force base, the commander, had a meeting with the individuals that were aboard this ship. And this particular race that landed those ships and that are seen in these huge cigar-shaped ships, they are a black race. They look like African Americans. They were about 6'4", 6'5", huge weapons, and if you've ever seen a race of people that were conquerors, that had never been conquered, they've got this look about them of arrogance. That is exactly what these extraterrestrials had, and they informed these people at this American Air Force base that not only were they from a militaristic society, but they had controlled a large portion of the galaxy.
Yeah. Well, you know what? A lot of people say this shit is silly. I tell you what, that goddamn history book is even more sillier than this shit I'm putting on. At least I'm breaking this shit down. Motherfuckers take the history book and speak that shit like it's true. And it's all bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, all that shit bullshit. At least a nigga could take this and at least go to Dendera and and make it work. You know what I'm saying? You see, y'all, but I'm a master teacher. See, I could take this shit and make it real to our history. You see, I'll take and go straight to Dendera and go to the calendar in our temples and I relate it to the information in our temple. But that goddamn history book is straight garbage. Straight garbage. You understand what I'm saying? And all you had to do is listen to Walter Williams on that. You see, history come out to 1700s. The Greeks didn't even have no goddamn history. Shit, what the hell? They ain't got no written history. They didn't even have books. You can't even find one fucking you can't find one book. Yeah, well, break it down to biology. You say break it down to biology and logic. You see, you know what? What is logic to you and logic to another man is two different logics. You say, what is logic? You see, that in itself. I mean, how in the fuck is we to assume what is logic and motherfucker then took all this pollution and put it in? If you ain't got the basic understanding of divinity, where you don't even pollute the goddamn sky, you ain't gonna tell me nothing about no logic, because the whole motherfucking planet is illogical. You see, illogical. So make that make sense. I don't get off in, because the frame of understanding today is European. You make it make sense then. You feel me? You make it make sense. I don't have no, I'm chaos. I don't have no rules. You say make it biological and shit, and these motherfuckers poking all in the cells and in the DNA and all this shit. You see? So yeah, I always, because I kick when you say biology, then I kick it back into the melanin. That's what I do. And biology is based on melanin. You ain't got no goddamn biology without melanin. You see? So you say break it down into biology, then I break it down into melanin, because you don't have no goddamn biology without melanin. Believe that. That's logical. You see what I'm saying? It's logical. But see, the thing is, our ancestors spoke in mysterious ways because they knew niggas was going to be logical. They so logical that they would never understand it. That's how logical you is. You so logical, you will never understand it. You see, that's it, and that's how that go. But I manifest my teachings in the way that I think that people gon' that they if they lit at a certain time on a certain subject. See, that's what's wrong with y'all niggas. You see, that's why you ain't gonna never touch nobody but yourself. Because when you see a lot of people that's awakened to a certain subject, you ride the wave. You feel what I'm saying? You drop tidbits on the, listen, we ain't talking about none of that. You ain't gonna get nobody but you. Jay Nebula, you need to go somewhere by yourself in a room and go study the periodic table and all that shit. It's enough motherfuckers been teaching the periodic table. See, the thing what you don't understand is our peoples is spiritually, been imprisoned. You see, and you keep thinking about some fucking logic. Ain't no fucking logic. You got to wake our people up spiritually, fool. You keep talking crazy like you ain't gonna wake up one motherfucker with that shit you talking about. Our peoples is spiritually imprisoned. You see what I'm saying? You have to wake our people up in any way that they, if they're awakened to a certain subject, you come into that subject. You understand with truth, and and you ride the wave, and no matter what it is. No matter what it is. Yeah, it ain't no goddamn logic without spirituality. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, ain't no logic without spirituality. I tell you what, then you go wake up as many niggas as you can, cause I done woke up millions already, nigga. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not gonna. I done woke up millions, nigga. Straight up, millions. How many niggas have you woke up? You see what I'm saying? I done led them to all the master teachers. Name me one motherfucker. How many motherfuckers you done woke up, nigga? Nobody. You ain't even woke, nigga. You sound like a white man, nigga. Straight up. You sound like a logic and shit. Our peoples is in a predicament that they in because they have lost divinity. I don't give a fuck what other shit you talk about. Science is one thing, but divinity is another. You see what I'm saying? Science is one thing, but divinity is another. Okay? It's divinity is above all things. You see what I'm saying? But believe that. You sound like a white man. You sound like a white man, Nubla. You sound like a white man. You see, yeah, no. You don't know what you talking about, nigga. You don't know what you talking about. You in a state of confusion. You sound like one of them niggas that, one of them old schoolhouse niggas. That's how you sound, nigga. You ain't got no understanding of what's going on right now. I got damn near, you know how many subjects I got on this motherfucker? People come through this and go into 5 and 6, 7 other goddamn subjects. Jay, you're confused. You're hurt. Nigga, you got hurt. You got hurt in your heart, nigga. You got hurt in your heart. You I don't know what's going on in your life right now, but you need to, whatever maybe you need to see a counselor or something. You know what I mean? Maybe you need to see a psychiatrist. Since you're so logical and shit, maybe you need to see a psychologist or something. You're hurt, nigga. You see what I'm saying? But don't bring your hurt over here, because you're not gonna do this over here, Jay. You see, I don't give a fuck what you say, nigga. I don't give a fuck what you say. Now, at this point, you could just shut the fuck up. Real talk. You could just shut the fuck up. Period. Because you ain't got to bring your bitch ass back over here. Straight the fuck up. I'm not going to go back and forth with you, bitch ass nigga. Straight the fuck up, just like that. Okay? I take time out to straighten a nigga out like you every blue moon. You feel what I'm saying? Take your bitch ass where you need to go. Go find the nigga, go find whoever logical and get on their motherfucking page, bitch ass nigga. If you don't find what you want over here, don't sit in my motherfucking chat and whine like a bitch, nigga. Take your ass over to where you like it. You feel what I'm saying? Take your bitch ass over to where you like it. Don't say another motherfucking thing in my chat, because I don't give a fuck about nothing you talking about, bitch ass nigga. Straight like that. Straight like that. Okay? Take your bitch ass on. You whining in my motherfucking chat. Every fucking, bitch ass nigga. Take your whole ass on. We ain't got time to go back and forth with you, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up. Shut your bitch ass up. You been ostracized. You don't get a chance to say shit else over here, bitch ass nigga. Shut your bitch ass up. Come bringing your raggedy ass over here with your hating ass spirit. Bitch ass nigga, go watch who you like. Ain't nobody tell you to bring your bitch ass over here and cry all in the motherfucker chat, whining and shit like a hoe. Take your bitch ass over there to one of them professor motherfuckers and get the fuck out of my chat. Simple as that. Go on and block that nigga, man. Ray, go on and block that nigga. The fuck on out of here. You know what I'm saying? Come over here whining like a bitch. Fuck on. Nigga been doing that shit for days. I tried to ignore him. You know what I'm saying? I tried to ignore him and shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know, he whining and shit. Yeah, good, bitch, nigga, bye. Yeah, go on over there and watch Professor Dave. Go watch the white boy Professor Dave or one of them niggas and shit. Go them old boring ass motherfuckers. Talking about some logic. Some motherfucking logic. You don't know what fucking logic is, nigga. You see what I'm saying? When you get your divinity, then you can explain logic. You can't explain no goddamn logic until you understand what your black divinity. That's to give you the parameters on any subject in which you diligent. Your black divinity. You see, until you get black divinity, you don't even know what is logical. You see what I'm saying? I done been through all them goddamn the white man science and shit and this, that, and the third, and all the lies that they done taught in they so-called quote unquote logical schools. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. In all these logical schools. Yeah, Billy Carson. Oh wow, is Billy Carson in the house? Where Billy at? Yeah. Yeah, where Billy at? Yeah, it could be anybody in the motherfucking house. It wouldn't surprise me. You see what I'm saying? It wouldn't goddamn surprise me. Yeah, where he at? He ain't in them. That's just motherfucker saying. Yeah, if he is in the motherfucking house, what's up, Billy? You done took time off of when you get back from planet Mars. They say, so yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with what? Trevor Todd, don't come in here co-signing, nigga. We ain't saying nothing about nothing being wrong with no goddamn education. See, here you go. Oh, here you go. Don't come in here, Trevor. Go ahead and skip this argument. You see what I'm saying? Go on and tap on out, cause I'm you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody said nothing about no motherfucking education. You see, you about to go on and step off into this motherfucking pit of snakes. And then, goddamn it, you ain't gonna be able to get out. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that show you how sad he is. You're a sad old nigga somewhere sitting up in a room. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't got nothing, but that's all right. We have to explain this. We have to explain this to our people. Yeah. Yeah, we had to explain this to our people because we got some psychologically fucked up people out here, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and we have to deal with it and make an example sometime. But like I say, I don't do this all the time. I actually, you know, the brother been really, if he's a brother, I don't know who the fuck it could be. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was a goddamn brother, but he do that shit. Yeah. Yeah, he do that shit. He was doing that shit about 3 days, and I kind of tried to let him slide. But no, the nigga want to keep coming in here. Yeah, every day. Say that's Billy. Could be Billy. Billy don't want no logic. Billy ain't gonna do no goddamn logic. He gonna do the Wesley Muhammad. He gonna be talking about a motherfucker took a monkey and put some blood, some goddamn DNA in the motherfucker and created human beings. And that's what Billy Carson. Now that's what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna do no shit like that. I'm gonna tell you it's esoterical. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna look at what everybody talking about. And you know, good and goddamn well, I don't believe no 7-foot man is coming from no goddamn sky. What that is, like I said, esoterically, that is speaking to the rise of our people right down here, and that the stars are aligning into eons and areas of the cosmos that's in alignment with our resurrection and rise. Fool. Okay. I never said nobody came down here and humped a monkey. You see what I'm saying? You ain't never heard me talk that an Anunnaki came down here and humped a monkey. Okay. I ain't never said no shit like that. So y'all can get the fuck on and shit. But goddamn, I mean, they teaching evolution that a motherfucker, evolved and shit. And you talk about logic. You see what I'm saying? You talk about logic. And motherfuckers talking about man evolved from a goddamn monkey. The Anunnaki is the same goddamn story. The only fucking thing is they saying that the alien did it, that he was responsible for the evolution. So that's all the fuck. So what the fuck is if you can listen to Charles Darwin, then yeah, that's all they did is touched it up. That's all they did. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, what the fuck is the difference? What is the difference? All that shit is some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me. But, you know, you have to find, you know, that's just like when I go to the Christian, I mastered the Bible so that I could go into the Christian world. And I mastered the Quran. I mastered the Torah so that I could go in any one of them, you know, where everybody say throw it away. No, you don't throw it away. You master it so that you can go into that arena and be able to teach. You see what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people that believe in certain things such as alien. This is what it is, family. This is all we saying, that you find you don't burn no bridge. You master that. You master the understanding of how you could talk to somebody that got a belief like that and lead them back over into the African consciousness, the Black consciousness, where they people, you understand, have manifested greatness in art, sciences, and history. This is what you do. But you don't burn no damn bridge and talk about, no, don't deal with this. The people don't want to hear about no periodic table right now. You see, and we did talk about, because we's always talking about cosmic melanin. You can go learn the rest of them. But the first one is cosmic melanin. Every fucking element on the fucking element chart come out of cosmic melanin. Not one of them preceded cosmic melanin. Period. So when we give a motherfucker the base, we start at the beginning, and you can, you know, at your own to your on your own level and pace, you develop, you study the other ones, but you feel what I'm saying? Wait a minute. Let me see right here. That's right. They already know. We've been doing this shit too long to be sitting up here. You know what I'm saying? We done woke up damn near half the planet. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? We done woke up damn near half the planet. We ain't got time to be playing with these niggas. You find a way. I talk about every fucking thing. I got close to goddamn almost 5,000 motherfucking videos on this goddamn channel. Close to 5,000. And man, I done talked about damn near every motherfucking subject, every subject that a motherfucker could think about. I done touched on that shit. So when and see, motherfuckers don't understand that. So when motherfuckers type in anything, you know, I might come up, and then a motherfucker might come through that portal and go into another portal, You say, they say, God damn, this nigga, what is this? Let's see, let me go and see. And they come on there, and I got some shit on everything. You see what I'm saying? So I got, you know, enough portals and shit for whatever motherfuckers say, you know, Seti, why don't you? I done already talked about it, nigga. It's there. So I don't have to keep beating no dead. I won't even say a dead horse. I don't have to keep talking about the same subject all the fucking time. Y'all motherfuckers myopic and show and prove that you can't think out of the box. You stay in the box. Stay in here. I'm illogical. That's what chaos means. And that's what thinking outside of the box mean. It means being chaotic. That means that it's hard for you to conform to no one, no one institution, no one organization or system of thought. You can't conform to that. You greater than that. You could deal with it, but then you cannot be imprisoned by it. You see, and so when you go outside of they frame of thinking, they get nervous and shit. You see what I'm saying? And sometimes they'll attack you and say, "Oh, that's not logic." Well, what's logic to you, nigga? You in the fucking room, dark room by yourself, talking to yourself, typing on the computer with some old pervert motherfuckers on the computer. You ain't doing shit, nigga. You ain't doing a motherfucking thing. That's all you doing. And so, yeah, this is what we have to do to reach out. And people came in today. But like I say, I done broke down the Annunaki. Man, listen, them niggas is hurt. That's some adversaries over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm hurting niggas. When you see niggas come, listen, let me tell y'all, because I know this shit. When you see niggas coming in the chat, some niggas out there hurt. Whatever organizations that they believe in, they hurt. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm dropping information and shit. You see what I'm saying? That they wish I wouldn't drop. You see, I'm opening up portals for people to go do research in areas that they would never, because they don't even know it's there they goddamn self. And then when I give you gems and jewels, and then you could go and do the research and you dispose the myth that these motherfuckers is putting out here, then they become highly upset about that. And so you start seeing motherfuckers coming to the comments and shit and this, that, and the third. Yeah, they hurt out there. But anyway, family, I'm going to be black earlier today. I'm going to line some shit up. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to line some shit up. You know, we won't be talking about the periodic table neither. Yeah, that's right. We won't be talking about the periodic table neither. We're going to be talking about melanin. We're going to be talking about cosmic melanin, you see, which is the basis of all elements in the fucking universe. Okay, cosmic melanin is the basis of every element in the universe. Within that chaotic, watery abyss, frequency, black frequency and energy was the code of everything. That's right, cosmic carbon-based melanin. That's true. Within that is the code of everything that you see out here. It was already in that black matter. I don't even say dark matter. I say black matter because that's really what it is. They say dark to keep from saying black. You see what I'm saying? You say you still want an explanation of the Hat Man. The Hat Man? Who the fuck is the Hat Man? Is that one of them weird old cats? Who was the Hat Man? You got me. Who the hell is that? That ain't one of them old crazy ass motherfuckers on them spooky pictures, is it? Shit. Oh yeah, the Hat Man. Well, that's like some what is that like one of them motherfuckers? What they call them motherfucker, like a specter? The Hat, I don't see no Hat Man in my house. Fuck that. I don't know nothing about the Hat Man, and the Hat Man can stay the fair. That's like the Baba Doc. Y'all seen that movie, the Baba Doc, where the motherfucker be like Baba Doc or some shit. Yeah, that was a crazy ass movie. It's a yellow ghost with a top hat. Yeah, yeah. I know who you. Yeah, that motherfucker like Baba Doc. Yeah, I thought that's who y'all was talking about. Fuck the Hat Man. Yeah, fuck the Hat Man. I don't want to know nothing about no motherfucker. You better not, cause I'm gonna get the ancestors on his ass. Yeah, if the Hat Man come over here, I'm calling on Khalid Abdul Muhammad and Malcolm X and get his ass. Yeah, I'm gonna get Khalid Muhammad on a Hat Man. All you gonna see is spiritually gonna see that motherfucking hat get slapped off his head. I'm gonna say, come on, Baba Khalid. I need you over here, Baba Khalid. Come get him. Yeah, I'm calling on Baba Khalid. Come on, Baba. I need you. You know I love you. Come on, I need you. You understand what I'm saying? You're gonna see that goddamn hat come off his head like, and you're gonna hear something say Black Power. I ain't bullshit. You think I'm playing? I'm telling you the truth. Shit, I'm telling you the truth. You gonna see that motherfucker hat come off his head, and you gonna hear somebody say Black Power. All right, family. I'll see y'all tomorrow. There's a General Sabra Susan said, he said, hey, arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily, liberation through African education and confrontation. Black Power.